So me and TJ decided we're going to talk like this tonight. It's our own version of ASMR. Welcome.
Well, fuck, we did.
Just kidding. That's our new gig. That's what we're going to do for now. We're going to be like, and we talk like this. Hello. TJ, what's up, bud?
Oh, same-o.
Yeah, how's life? I see a lot.
Well, besides the truck issue, it's going decent.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's only Wednesday, but it feels like a Thursday. So yeah. What's up, Kevin?
I've been dragging hard today. I'll be honest.
I have two. So I have two. What's
Kevin
up, Kevin?
Kruger.
What's going on, Kevin Kruger? How's it going, bud?
I was gonna ask if he was related to Freddie, but that was literally his profile picture, so it's
like
a little on the nose.
Well, I saw Kevin first, and then you said Kruger, and I was like, oh yes. Okay, he does say Until Dawn versus From Dusk. Well, Until Dawn versus From Dusk Till Dawn. Have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn?
Long time ago.
It's been a long time since I've seen that too, so I'm going to say Until Dawn right now, but you know, it was a solid movie. That was a good solid one. So anyway, welcome to another episode of Double Edge Cinema Podcast with me, Ryan 1988 or Justin, and my buddy TJ.
Streams.
Whoa. So anyway, we are back. I am so excited for this because when did we see Superman? I think it's been like 3 weeks. Been a minute.
Yeah. No, it was after we did our last podcast.
Yeah.
It was that weekend after, so it's been a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Okay. Nick is on Haddonfield High alumni. Different show, bud, but welcome, buddy. But yeah, it's been a few weeks since we've seen it, but July has been jam-packed with movies. Wouldn't you agree?
Very much.
Like Jurassic World.
Oh, that was it. I was like, I know there's another movie we watched, and I could not remember what it was. It was literally our last episode. Like,
yeah. Like this is probably the most I've seen in a month when it comes to movies in theaters. So I saw Jurassic World. I know we did last summer. Superman and Fantastic Four, or Reverse Superman, and I know we did last summer. But
yeah.
It's been a crazy month. Next month is just 2 movies that I can think of, which is Weapons and Freaky Friday.
And they come out the exact same day.
I know. I think I'm gonna go on a Sunday and just do a double feature. Why not? So.
Yeah, I'll probably end up taking the wife and kiddo to see Freakier Friday because that's more of like a for them movie. Like I'm intrigued enough to watch it, but it's not like high on my list. But I am really excited for Weapons. I'll probably end up going with the wife like separately a couple weeks later to watch that one.
I'm psyched for that. By the way, hello everybody. I see people viewing right now, so hello. Welcome to a new episode. But I am excited for Weapons. But I don't know if there's any besides those 2 movies. I don't know if there's anything in August, the rest of the time in August, where I want to see a movie.
Oh,
I'll have to look.
I looked. I think it was yesterday. I was kind of going through the list, and I don't think there was any big ones that were standing out to me. There might have been a couple like streaming, but I don't think there was any in theaters.
Witchboard, I think, is one of them, but I don't know if that's going to get a major release or not. So, what did you guys think of Rebirth? Which one is this? What did you guys think of Rebirth? Which one is this?
Jurassic World.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I had to think about it for a second too.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's my favorite in the franchise.
Contrary to the haters on the internet, it's the best of the series.
I agree. Like, I love that. Like, it might go back and forth in the future between the original and this one, but like, this was amazing. Like, I walked out with a big smile on my face when when we finished this. Like, I was
Yeah.
thinking about this movie for the longest time, and I love it. Like, it surprised me because a lot of people were hating on it, and I absolutely love it. I think it's
And if you
amazing.
want a more in-depth view, watch last podcast episode.
Which I'll try to put down there some below, or go to one of the channels and watch it. So, but I am excited. By the way, hello, more people. Better than Jurassic Park. I know that's controversial. That is a hot take, but
It is a hot take. A lot of people do not agree, but
I
that's where we're at.
love it. A Jurassic Park classic. This new one though, go see it. If you can see it in theaters, go see it in theaters. It is worth watching. So anyway, but this week we are talking about, and I put it as the battle of the superhero movies. Who won? But we're talking about Superman, which was released, I think July 11th, and Fantastic Four, which was released this past weekend.
25th.
Um, so anyway, let's start with Superman. So TJ, give me your thoughts. Let's
Okay.
see. What did you think? What were you expecting going into the movie, and then when you left the movie? That's a good.
Um, honestly, I really think the movie delivered on exactly what I expected. I
Mhm,
was worried that they were going to do too much. Um, I think they did just a hair. I don't think it was like a bad decision
mhm,
necessarily, but I think if I personally wish they had toned back a little bit of the Justice Gang,
yeah,
and like I'm trying to without spoiling too much. I'm also not a big fan of Lex Luthor creating the alternate world. I
yeah,
think I think this needed to be more of a solo Superman movie. Mr. Terrific was great. Like maybe keep him in, maybe like a couple small scenes with the other guys.
mhm,
Um, I think that they needed to flush out the contrast between Lex and Superman. Yes, we've seen it before. I mean, we didn't need a whole origin story. We didn't need to do all that, which they
yeah,
didn't. But like, there was almost no introduction at all for Lex Luthor. Really, it was just like a guy that hates Superman.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
That's about it. That's what
I
I
don't
got
know.
from it too.
Like
So
I did enjoy the movie. I just wasn't blown away by the movie. And when I was going into this, that's what I wanted. Is I wanted to be blown away. This
yeah,
was James Gunn's first movie in the new DCU, and while it did deliver, it didn't like home run for me.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I agree with you. Like, I went into the movie wanting to be blown away because the reviews were coming out and everybody was praising it. Like, you know, the best Superman, if not one of the best. Some people were saying it was better than Man of Steel. To each their own. I'm still 100% like Man of Steel fan. Like, I love
Yeah,
that movie. Try
I
not to
also
compare.
I also like Man of Steel. I will say there's the hype train of like how that Superman didn't really care about like saving the civilians because he was
I
like
don't know.
fighting Zod in the city, which I agree that is definitely a big
Yes.
like oops. But I just think action wise that Man of Steel delivered and something that I think this Superman movie was lacking.
Yes, I'm with you on that. So I enjoyed the movie too. Like, this is not a bad movie. This is a good, solid movie in the franchise. And I've seen all of them, and I can tell you right now, it is better than like probably 3 of the movies. Well, definitely 2. Um, but yeah, my so I'll go with the cons first before my pros. Like, the cons, like you said, I think they just had way too much going on in the movie, especially with characters. Like, you had the Justice Gang, um, which probably was like one of my biggest issues. Like, they introduced all these superheroes, and right in the beginning of the movie, pretty much. And I feel like they should have just had Superman and then Mr. Terrific as like the two superheroes in this, like full time, because I thought Mr. Terrific was one of the highlights of the movie. I loved him. He was so good in this. And I loved the two the Green Lantern and Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl,
Yeah.
if I'm saying that right. I thought they were great for what they did, but they weren't the highlights for me. And I feel like those characters should have been introduced towards the end of it, leading into the next entry. This should have been more of a Superman focus movie where you're getting introduced to this new actor playing Superman, and that's really what the movie should have been about. So a lot of things going on story wise. Again, feel like a lot of things were just happening in the film. Nicholas Hoult, I love him as an actor. I did not like. You're not supposed to like Lex Luthor, but I did not like his portrayal of Lex Luthor. Yeah, like complaints with it. Like everybody complained about how Man of Steel was such a dark movie, dark in tone, and there's a few times in this movie where I'm shocked that people loved it so much. To each their own, but like there was a moment where Lex Luthor shoots somebody in the head, and I was like, this is like pretty dark. Like I was not expecting it to go that route.
I kind of the opposite of you. I enjoyed Lex Luthor. I think really all the actors did great.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
did a
think I
great
have
job.
any complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say no. I think he did it as far as acting goes. I think he did it great. As far as the writing goes, I wasn't a fan of. So yeah.
I didn't mind this. Like, well, I don't know because. So for me, which I've not watched all the Superman movies that you have, for me, I've got this one, I've got Henry Cavill, and then I got was it Superman Returns with what was it, Brandon Ruth? Is that his name? Yeah, yeah. So like the only Lex Luthor I have, well, I also have like Smallville and stuff, which Smallville Lex Luthor is the GOAT personally.
He is. He's Michael Rosenbaum's amazing in that role.
So to me, that's why my biggest issue is like we don't know why he hated Superman like he did. I get why he was complaining because his plan was failing. He put a lot of time and effort. Clearly, I mean, he literally mimicked Superman's moves to an extent. So, like, that's a lot of planning. I get why he was mad that that was failing. I just don't feel like we had his reason for being there in this outside of he's a Superman villain.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's another issue I had with pretty much with the movie though, is like it opens up and it gives you a description of what's been going on the past 30 years that Superman's been on Earth.
Yeah, I guess so. And then it had mentioned that he had been Superman for 3 years, like openly Superman.
Yeah.
And the fight that it started with was his first time losing a fight.
Yeah. So it started off like, not all movies need the origin story. We know about Superman. We know where he came from. But like you said, for example, with Lex Luthor, like straight right there in the beginning of the movie, when you're first introduced to Lex Luthor, he automatically hates him. Like we don't really know why he hates him, but he hates him.
I feel like the movie piggybacked a lot off of just people's general knowledge of Superman.
Yeah.
And then that small little description excerpt at the beginning. I think we needed more, even if it was just clips of like Superman. It could have been like a perfect idea for like cameos. Like Superman just like a couple scenes of him slowly taking down like different villains. Just establishing that he was the powerful man that he's supposed to be. Instead, it opened with a scene of him getting his ass kicked.
Yes.
Which he continued to do the rest of the movie, for the record.
For most of it, yeah, except towards the end of it. I love not the whole idea of his ass being kicked, but like I love the opening. Like I was like hooked onto the opening, the set pieces, the visuals. Like I was really into it. And it wasn't until after the Superman credits that's when like the movie just wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Like there are things I love about it. I love the actor who played Superman / Clark Kent was like one of the best things. Like he was great in this. I think he was written really well overall, except for the whole ass kicking part. But I think he did a great job. He had America's ass. I'm just gonna say that. I've talked to TJ.
He had me cracking up in the car ride on the way home
Oh my
after that.
gosh. Ashton was laughing too. It was great.
Yeah.
But and then so I loved him. I loved the actress who played Lois Lane. I think she did a great job. Overall, I love their chemistry together. There was, again, just I think this is my issues with the movie really have to be with the writing, because while I love their chemistry and I love a lot of the scenes that they're in, you obviously have that one scene where well, you do have that scene where they're like arguing for like a good 5 minutes, and it just didn't feel right for me. Like I don't know, I wasn't too crazy about that scene, and maybe it dragged on a little bit, but they kind of showed it in like a trailer at some point. I don't know. What do you think of that?
Honestly, I didn't really mind the fight scene. It didn't really bother me at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think. What are some things that you loved about it?
I loved the visual colors, like the
Yes.
bright blues and the bright reds. I
Mhm.
loved that. Crypto got a bad rap from a couple of people that I know. I thought Crypto was okay. Mr. Terrific obviously was terrific.
Yes, he
I'm
was
super
amazing.
excited to see more of him. I liked Lois. I liked the Terrific Mobile, the Daily Planet. Jimmy Olsen was greatly portrayed.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't like, and maybe I don't know. Maybe this is just something I didn't know, but I didn't like that they had Cat Grant working at the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
Um, I did not like. I hated the Green Lantern in this movie. I genuinely did,
You didn't
and
like Nathan Fillion.
I don't mind Nathan Fillion. I think, from my understanding, which I've never read a Guy Gardner comic, from
Mhm.
my understanding, that's exactly how Guy Gardner is in the comics.
He even
And
has
he
a
and
haircut.
yes, and he's controversial in the comics.
Yeah.
So maybe I just don't like that Green Lantern. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just could not stand him in this movie. I thought he was obnoxious. I thought he was cocky. I just didn't care for him. I liked
Yeah.
Hawk Girl. There was the controversial scream thing that I could not
Like the
stand.
whole time. Yeah.
Like once, okay, I could overlook it, but every time she went to attack, she just it was just annoying.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. And then again, I just felt Superman was nerfed. He was just too weak in this movie. And I get it. He was fighting. I'm trying to not spoil too much.
Yeah, I
But
know.
he was fighting a being that was created to be stronger than him.
And I thought that was sorry,
Yeah.
I was the highlight of the movie, actually. It
Yeah.
was like that
Like
third act.
like I liked that, but I just wish we got more of him winning fights.
Yeah.
More of him being Superman.
Yeah. And maybe in the next one we'll get that, but I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So like I said, that third act was solid where he's fighting so and so, which I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Johnny Dome, hopefully I'm saying this right. His first comment said, I like the movie. I might like it more because I hate Man of Steel.
Hating
People are
Man of
divided.
Steel is wild to me.
I think it's wild too, to each their own though. I have friends though that like love this movie and they were not a fan of Man of Steel. So I know you're opposite. I'm opposite. I love Man of Steel and this one was good. It was a solid movie. And then he said, annoying is the whole point. It's a love to hate type of thing. Okay.
Like he only loves it because he hates Man of Steel.
But yeah, so other things I loved, like I said, I love the visuals, all the blues, all the reds, like that was amazing. Again, I love the opening. I thought the opening was great. I won't spoil who played Superman's dad, Jor-El, but I thought that was a great cameo.
I didn't like another thing too. I didn't like how hokey they made his parents.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Doug
Yeah.
had issues with that too. Doug was
Yeah.
saying he was not a fan of that.
And I also hated the Supergirl cameo.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because
I don't think that's a spoiler because like that's
No,
out. Like
they've
everybody
talked
knows.
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
He says, and Johnny says he doesn't want to win fights because he doesn't want to kill. I mean, that's true, but I don't know.
You can win a fight without killing.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, arguably, most fights don't end in the other person dying.
And it's the truth with Man of Steel as well. Like, he did not want to kill General Zod at the end of that movie, but he had no choice. So, I mean, a lot of people hate that he kills General Zod at the end of Man of Steel, but I'm like, he had no choice in that matter. Like, he had to either not kill him or have General Zod kill like innocent people. So, and then he said, I mean, the guy is the type of character you'll ever hate. You're meant to hate him like any jock type of character. I think he talking. He might be talking about Lex Luthor. I could be wrong, or is it Nathan Fillion? But yeah, what were we talking about? There's his parents in this movie, the way that they were portrayed. The only scene I love with the parents is I love the moment with his dad. Like, that was a great moment. But that's pretty much it. I guess we just didn't get a lot of them. So
I mean, again, and this just ties in from my love of Smallville, but I think Smallville, Martha and John, Jonathan, they were like the idea.
Yeah, and I loved, again, you haven't seen them, but I did love the way the parents were portrayed. You didn't really see them too much, but I did like the way the parents were portrayed in Christopher Reeve's Superman. And I also love Diane Lane and Kevin Costner in Man of Steel. I thought they were great. So again, when it comes down to it, I think it's just the writing. And
it's not even that it was bad. There was just some questionable choices.
Yeah, like, I wanted to walk out of this movie being blown away. Like, I wanted to say this is like one of my favorite Supermans. And right now, I think it's good. I'm definitely going to own it. I'm definitely going to watch it again. Maybe knowing what I know now, like, I'll appreciate it more. I can't remember what I rated the movie, but I think it's good. It's solid.
Yeah, I agree as well. I do think I'll watch it more upon a second viewing because I'll know what to expect. I mean, and I do genuinely believe that your mentality about a movie before you go in to a movie theater affects how you view the movie.
Yeah.
So, and I think maybe we just went in expecting too much, and that hurt our opinions. So, I do think watching this again, like second time around, it might change my view. I might like it a little bit more, appreciate it a little bit more. I mean, this movie is definitely better than Batman versus Superman. Not that it takes much, and it's also, I think, better than Superman Returns. Personally,
I think it's better than Superman Returns for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know about. I mean, I don't know. Batman. I have a soft spot for Batman v Superman.
The writing in Batman v Superman was like it was my kryptonite.
Were you not a fan of Martha? Oh, Martha.
Why did you say that name?
I was talking to a buddy about that earlier because I was like, I love this movie. I got no problems with it. He's like, Justin. He's like, come on. I was like, Martha's not that bad.
Honestly, it was really that was the big part. And then honestly, just how bad the writing for Lex Luthor in that movie was.
Oh, yeah. Like, I watched that movie still today, even watching the director's cut. And I'm like, just... I don't know. I like Jesse Eisenberg, but I was like, no.
And I've said this before, like when they announced Jesse Eisenberg was playing Lex Luthor for that movie, I was hyped because like right when they announced it was like right after Now You See Me came out.
Yeah.
And if he had played Lex Luthor like he played his character in Now You See Me, where he was like just super intelligent and just like puts everybody in their spot, like that would have been so perfect.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree with that. I do want to talk about let's see, Johnny Storm is saying he talked about Green Lantern being like the jock type character. He did say he hates the tornado scene in Man of Steel. I mean, he could have saved his dad, but his dad was like, don't show your powers.
Yeah.
So and then it's more Superman animated series. He loses fights all the time.
Yeah.
And
And
then
again, I don't mind that he got his butt kicked in the movie. I just
but
don't like that we didn't get any scenes of him winning fights.
why not like I maybe like something in the beginning of the movie where he
Yeah,
wins a fight before he gets his butt kicked. I don't know. He did also said, "Why would Superman say her first name? You don't say this is Martha. You say this is my mother."
yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
that's another thing too. Like he was trying to keep his secret identity, but he's like Martha. Like,
Martha.
how
I do
many
want to talk. You what?
how many Marthas do you think there are in Metropolis?
No. It's cheesy. I admit it.
Yeah,
It's so cheesy. They needed that connection. And
yeah,
as much as I love Zack Snyder, he was like, "That's the best connection." I'm like, no, we could have done better, Zack. Again, love the movie,
yeah. We
but
just
yeah.
spent 26 minutes talking about it.
I do want to talk about because like one of my issues, and you brought this up, was like I am a huge Supergirl fan. I have followed Supergirl with the comics, with the 1984 movie. I know it's campy, but I grew up with that movie. I saw that before any of the Christopher Reeve movies. Like I played that thing so many times on my recorded VHS tape. And like, I just didn't like this portrayal. Like, I didn't like her writing. I know she's only in the movie for like 2 minutes, maybe,
If that.
but I was like, if this is the way we're gonna have the character the whole time, like, I'm just not a fan. Like, she was just like a partier, you know, dropping in and out when she wanted, dropping like F bomb was dropping language. I was like, wow.
Yeah, yeah. The word
I
bitch was used a little bit too
it
much in
was
this
like,
movie too.
yes, yes.
So what my thoughts are on that, and I really did not like it either, but I'm wondering if that because she's confirmed getting her solo movie, Amelia Clarke.
Yep.
I'm wondering if that's gonna be like how she starts in that movie, and then like by the end of it, she's gonna become a little bit more serious.
Yeah, I would like that. No, I think that's probably where they're gonna go. So, and then Johnny Stone says, this Supergirl is going to be like Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. That the comic is intense. Okay, I'm not as familiar with that comic, but I don't know. I I love James Gunn. I respect him. I mean, this was good. And I love the Guardians movies. Like Guardians 3 is like one of the best MCU movies. Um all of them are pretty much. I love them. But I'm like I don't want like his great formula that he did with those movies to be carried over to the DCU. Like I want him to do something different and I feel like he's bringing some characteristics, the way he writes characters and everything over to this universe. And I want something different. Like I don't want how some of these characters were portrayed in this movie. I don't want that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're a little too
Yeah.
much silly, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, but again, Superman, good time. I had a fun time with it. Um, and hey, one of the best things about this was I don't know if you guys have been to Dairy Queen and tried the Superman blizzards, but those things are solid. Like those are great. So that was another
Mm.
great thing about it. Like non-related to not in the movie, but like I was like, good blizzards.
Yeah,
Um,
we actually me and Justin went and got one on the way to see the movie because I
that
hadn't
was
had one
good.
yet.
They're good. I hate that
Yeah, it
they're
was very
limited
good.
times.
Yeah.
Um, and then Johnny Dome says, you say no one can complete with Superman or Christopher Reeve, but I say no one can beat George Reeves. I haven't seen any of the George Reeves stuffs. The things I know about George Reeve is I've been to the Superman Museum, which is one of my favorite things, and like it's the museum's amazing, and there's a whole bunch about George Reeves. So pretty cool
Is
stuff.
is that in Metropolis?
It
Illinois?
is in Metropolis, Illinois. So, like, if you like ride across the bridge from Paducah, Kentucky, you drop into Metropolis, Illinois, and it's so much fun. Like, I've been there 10 times, I think, and they always have something new every time I go. So, and there's the big Superman statue outside of the
Yeah.
museum. So
They
pretty
have like a
awesome.
big like convention or whatever like
Yeah.
every year. I would love like that would be an awesome like little weekend trip.
Yes, I would love that. I think that would be so much fun. Like, I think it's every June they do something. So maybe next year we'll have to figure that
Hell, and
out.
it's
And
only a 3-hour drive. Like that's sweet.
yeah, that's a
That's
sweet
like
thing.
decent.
And like
Hmm.
every year when they do
Yeah.
these events, they always have like some actor or somebody from the Superman universe there. So I think one year they had Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. One year they had Helen Slater, who played Supergirl in the original movie. So they always bring somebody. So I think that's really cool. Um, but yeah, we should try to do that next year. That would be fun.
Yeah, for
So
sure. Looks like it's in
uh,
June, so it's like middle of the summer too. So
pretty
cool.
cool stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, so Superman, solid movie, good watch, and I'm looking forward to rewatching it. Um, definitely see it in theaters. Like visually, like this movie, like the visuals are awesome. So you
Yeah, for
definitely
sure,
want to
for
watch it
sure.
on the big screen. Okay, so let's because I mean, we've talked a little to each other a little bit about Fantastic Four, but obviously this movie came out this past weekend, and I want to know your thoughts first on like
So
this movie.
so this movie I really enjoyed. I didn't love it, but I did really enjoy it. It's definitely the best Fantastic Four movie that's been made, for sure, like without a doubt.
Yeah.
Um, I love Galactus was phenomenal. He was like so well done.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed the female Fantastic or not Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer. I
Mhm.
loved all the portrayals of every character. I think
Yeah.
this was the best thing we've had for sure.
Agreed.
I
Agreed.
loved I loved Ben Grimm in this.
Yep.
Um, not my favorite Human Torch portrayal. It wasn't bad.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but like I just love the like hot shot braggy Human
Mhm.
Torch, and I don't
Yeah.
feel like and Joseph Quinn did fine. I just don't feel like he brought that aspect out very well.
Mhm.
But I really, really specifically enjoyed the relationship between all of them, and then the
Yeah.
relationship between Susan and Reed.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I loved it. I don't know if I told you this or not. Like right now, I'm thinking this is like top 5 for me with the
Yeah,
MCUs. Like I could be wrong. Like I got to think about that list, but if it's not top 5, it's in the top 10.
yeah. I
Um
I personally would probably put it maybe top 15,
yeah.
maybe ish.
Yeah.
I'd have to think about it, but I would put it somewhere probably in the middle.
Yeah.
There's what 37 movies now,
Is
I
there
believe
37 movies?
37 or
Dang.
38 or something like that. But I would probably put it somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. I let's see. I didn't I was like, don't hype yourself up. Like going
Yeah,
into the movie was like, I'm not gonna hype myself up. I might be disappointed in this. Um Johnny Dome said, I didn't watch Fantastic Four, but I like the original movies. Casting was spot on. Cool, cool. I
I agree.
as far as
I,
the
go ahead.
I said, as far as the '05 movie and the sequel, like I personally like either love or really enjoy those movies for the time period. Like that was such a
Yeah,
fun time for Fox
absolutely.
movies.
And I
Um,
agree. I do think the casting for that one was very solid as well.
yes, yes, it was. But I did love this cast. Like I think everybody did such a great job. Standouts for me, I loved Julie Gardner as the female Silver Surfer. She like I knew she was gonna have a good part in this movie, like a bigger part than what we saw in the trailers, but
Yeah,
she was much better than I was expecting. Like she gave one of the best performances in this. Um, I loved Sue Storm and Reed's chemistry. I loved they were perfectly cast. I loved them. Ben Grimm was great. Human Torch was great. I think out of the 4, like my favorite though, I really loved the actress. I'm drawing a blank, but who played Sue Storm.
hmm
Like she was perfect in that role. They were all great. Like I
Yeah.
loved them all, but like I really loved her performance. Like she has a great speech in the middle of the movie, and I loved it. Um, other things I think everybody did a great job. Galactus was it was pretty menacing character on screen. Um, and like I would probably say like one of the best villains that we've had in the MCU because like one of my issues with this Marvel universe is you have your amazing villains like Thanos, and then like you'll have villains that are just like forgettable and you don't really remember them too much. You remember a lot more other things.
Yeah.
Um, like the Dark Elves, Thor the Dark World.
Who?
Um,
No, I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
But I don't know. I feel like Galactus, this was definitely one of the better villains that we've had in the universe. And then visually, I think the movie looked amazing. Loved the Fantastic Four car. Loved the music. Loved the setting. Like they really captured the 1960s quite a bit. So, what do you think of like the set pieces and like the visuals and everything?
I loved it. I thought it was unique. It was definitely a different direction than I think if I was the director that I would have went. Uh, I really because we didn't get to see how they're going to intermingle this with the other MCU
Yeah.
projects, with this kind of being in its own realm.
Hmm.
So I am really curious about that.
Yeah.
Again, I think Galactus was great too. It's also a very possible threat in our main universe that we could
Yeah.
face. I also they without giving away too much, they technically didn't destroy the bad guy
Mm-mm.
like they did like Thanos. So there's the possibility that that character could come back.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
Because I
that's
mean,
true.
yeah, the couple flaws. Um, Honestly, really only one big one
Hmm.
was like pretty much as soon as they had established the villain, like Reed already kind of had the science started on
Mm.
how they were going to defeat the villain.
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know. It just kind of seemed like what are the odds that the villain would show up? He'd be like, oh, I know exactly how to do this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I agree. Like my biggest complaint, well, not even big, because I love this movie. Um, maybe like the runtime. Like I felt like it was a shorter MCU movie compared to what we've been getting,
Yeah.
and like maybe like a couple scenes that were in the movie they could have like expanded a little bit more, or drawn out a little bit more. But yeah, I mean that's probably like my only like real complaint with I mean for a Marvel movie, especially of today's standards, it was shorter compared to some of the other ones.
I
Um,
agree.
but it was refreshing. I mean, I feel like this, in my opinion, while I love a lot of the MCU movies that we've had after Endgame, I feel like this was refreshing. There was something about this that I just felt was just nice. Like I don't know. Like I love Shang-Chi. I loved the third Spider-Man No Way Home. Like there were so many great movies. Like I even loved Ant-Man and Quantumania. Like I thought that was great.
I enjoyed it as well.
Like
One thing too, I'll say for this, and it kind of falls in line with the Superman movie,
yeah,
is a lot of the movies post Endgame have had kind of a darker feel to them, and
yeah,
Fantastic Four
did
was
it?
lighter, outside of the
Yeah,
fact that the villain was trying to steal their baby.
yeah.
Um, it was
I
just
guess
color scheme wise, it was lighter.
it was lighter. I guess that's might be why I said it. Like I felt like it was refreshing because it was a
Yeah,
much lighter tone movie. It wasn't as dark.
no,
Um, like the story, like you said, the stealing of the baby is like pretty intense. But besides that, I mean, you really got to like love the chemistry between these actors together. Like you could tell that they had like outside of filming, they have a really good friendship. So their chemistry is great. Again, even like side characters like Silver Surfer, loved her. Um, the guy who did the voice of the villain, like I'm drawing a blank on his name. He's very well known for movies,
mhm.
but like he was great. Like the Natasha Lyonne from Orange is the New Black and American Pie, like her part was good. Like, and I guess that's another thing. Like, hopefully they establish it more, but I would like to have seen like maybe more of Ben's relationship with her. You know who I'm talking about? Like the school teacher.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah,
was reading his comment.
yeah, but yeah, I mean that would have been a little have a little bit more there. Again, more link time, more character development between those two. That would have been neat. So Johnny says we need Squirrel Girl. I'm actually not familiar with that character. Do you know anything about Squirrel Girl?
I mean, it's basically like Ant-Man, but like
Okay,
with squirrels.
cool, awesome.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Funny, we got both Marvel movies that was inspired by Superman, Fantastic Four inspired by Justice League, and Spider-Man." LOL, joking. So
I'm pretty sure Fantastic Four came out before Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was Fantastic Four was the
I think it was the first. It
was what launched Marvel.
What will launch Marvel? Yeah, because that's why they call them the first superheroes. But yeah, like you said, the best of the Fantastic Four movies. I just really loved it. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. I might go and rewatch it again in theaters.
I just fact checked. Fantastic Four came out in 1961. Spider-Man came out in 62.
Okay.
But Superman came out in 33. So
Superman. Yeah. As far as like the Marvel, as far as Marvel goes, definitely these were like the first of the.
So Stan Lee was actually going to give up on writing comics, and then his wife told him to give it one more shot, and he came up with Fantastic Four, and then that was what started Marvel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so without saying anything, without giving anything away, I want to know what your thoughts were on the mid-credit post scene at the end.
I loved it.
Me too.
But I wish we got to see a smidge more.
Me too. Like we'll talk about it afterwards because we haven't talked about that. Yeah. I was the same way. Like the scene was there, and I was like, show more. Yeah. And they cut it off, and I was like, dang it. Now we gotta wait for is it which one's the next? Is it Doomsday or is it Secret?
So Spider-Man was inspired by Superman. Okay, he was saying that he was saying Fantastic Four is inspired by the Justice League, and Spider-Man was inspired by Superman. Okay. Now we're on the same page. It was just
we're on the same page.
Okay.
But yeah, which one is it? Is it Secret Wars or Doomsday?
Give me just a second. Let me refer to my list I have above.
Oh, because you have this list that you weren't telling me about. You were like, I'm gonna keep the okay. So we're gonna go on to the next segment. I love this. Yeah, but I loved Fantastic Four. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. TJ really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so super fun month for movies, in my opinion. Like this was a great month. So, all right, so let's talk about because, like I said, TJ has this list. I haven't not seen this list because he wanted me to be surprised. So I'm excited for this news. So TJ, you pretty much go with this.
Okay, so I have been doing a light delve of the internet. And so there was a rumor because SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con, was this past week. Yeah. And there was a rumor that Feige was going to announce everything for the next 7 years. Unfortunately, it turned out to be just that, a rumor. It did not happen. But we did get a couple of trailers and a couple of confirmations. So the first thing we have coming up next, August 1st, which is literally tomorrow, there is a 4-episode miniseries called The Eyes of Wakanda. Ooh. And it is animated, and it's going to follow Wakandan warriors carrying out dangerous missions around the world to retrieve vibranium artifacts throughout history. Yeah. So it's not going to be set in one timeline, time zone or whatever. It's going to be dipping through. And they actually just dropped a trailer for this either yesterday or the day before, and it actually showed a variant of Iron Fist very briefly. Nice. So I'm Iron Fist is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so
Mhm.
I'm very, very intrigued to watch this. So this actually drops tomorrow as of time of airing. Most really probably in like less than a couple of hours.
Nice.
So next, following Halloween tradition, if you have watched the What If TV show, which
Mhm.
is kind of a what if scenario, like
Yeah.
what if Tony Stark or not Tony Robert Stark became Iron Man or something instead of
Yeah.
or whatever Captain America instead of Steve Rogers, stuff like that. But one of the episodes followed what if the zombie apocalypse happened in the Marvel universe and all the
Ah.
superheroes became zombies.
Okay.
So that episode was loved so much that they actually are doing its own animated show. And
Nice.
that premieres October of this year. There is unfortunately only going to be 4 episodes again, but it'll still be pretty fun.
Cool.
So the next live action TV show, and we have a December 2025 release date, but not a specific date, which worries me a tiny bit because it's August
Okay.
almost. Is a Wonder Man TV show.
Ooh, really?
Yes,
And
yes.
this is DC or is this Marvel?
This is Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, Wonder Man is not a character that I know anything about, so I can't go into too much details on that. But this is going to be a live action standard MCU TV show, and it's going to have 8 episodes.
Nice. Nice.
Unfortunately, we don't have any more movies coming out this year.
Mm.
But going into 2026, the first confirmed movie with a July 2026 release date is Spider-Man 4.
I'm so stoked.
So
So stoked.
I actually specifically read more up on this one because I wanted to get details.
Yeah.
So we have John Bernthal's Punisher is confirmed to be in it.
Awesome.
We have confirmation that Zendaya's MJ and Jacob Italian's Ned are coming back.
I love that. Good.
And
Good.
then the redhead girl from Stranger Things, Sadie Swink, is coming back. There's a lot of theories that maybe she's playing Mary Jane Watson,
Ooh.
but she's playing an unknown character. They have not confirmed that. There's rumors of the Incredible Hulk being in it, or Professor Hulk, whichever version we get. And then there's rumors of Ned possibly becoming Hobgoblin in this. I don't know if you know that or not,
No, I
but
did not.
in the comics, Ned, his friend, is a villain.
Oh, I did not know
Yes.
that. Wow.
And then Mr. Negative, which if you've played the Spider-Man game that came out on PS4, PS5, you'll
Yeah.
know who Mr. Negative is. He's a
Okay.
very cool character. But those are the rumored villains. That's all I've really gotten so far from looking up that.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're looking at Ned's villain character, it's Hobgoblin is what it's called.
Okay. I didn't know that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Something I
Yeah.
knew.
So we also have Vision Quest, which is a spinoff of WandaVision that's going to follow Vision, trying to
I'm
I guess
excited for
track
that.
down who he is. That is 2026 slated, but no actual release date. And then
Okay.
if you watch Daredevil Born Again, you know that the Punisher was in there. We are getting a Punisher special. I don't know if it's a TV show or if it's going to be like an hour-long movie or something, but we're getting a Punisher special coming out in
Nice.
2026. And then the big one, December 18th, 2026, we are getting Avengers Doomsday.
So excited.
Yeah.
After seeing this movie, I'm like, I want it now, but I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. And it's awesome too to get a Avengers movie around Christmas time too. So that'll be fun.
I know. Yeah, and I'm excited for these characters, but I'm like I am a huge X-Men fan, and I'm glad we're seeing some of these returning actors step into this movie. Like I'm so stoked. So stoked for that. Johnny Dome, I want to say real quick, he says there's more talks of MCU DCU crossover.
You know, if you had told me that 5 years ago, I would have said you're crazy. But James Gunn worked with Feige for so long.
For 10 plus years, yeah.
So honestly, I could see them keeping that relationship going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're gonna have to wait for Feige or Gunn to build up his universe a little bit more and get more established characters. But
yeah,
I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. That would be awesome. So,
So going into 2027, I only have one confirmed for 2027,
okay.
and that is Avengers: Secret Wars, also with
Mhm.
a December release date.
I love the
Um,
December rocks for this. Like, this is great.
Honestly, though, I mean, and we know that Marvel is prone for doing it. I could see some of these getting pushed around a little bit, so don't
Yeah.
take these dates to
Yeah.
heart.
Blade
But we
Runner.
do have a couple of confirmed projects with no release dates.
Okay.
So the first one we all know, Blade.
Yep.
Who knows what is going on with that movie at this
What's gonna
point?
happen with it?
Then there's the Armor Wars. It was slated as a TV show at first, but now it's supposed to be a movie. Um,
Okay.
Nobody really knows what's going on with that, but they are still confirmed. We are getting Shang-Chi 2,
Oh, I'm so stoked. That's one of my favorites from
and then
Phase
we're
4.
getting Black Panther 3. That is confirmed.
Ooh, okay.
And Denzel Washington actually let it slip on a late night show
Really?
that it was confirmed in development and that he was offered a part in it. So
Nice.
so that would
Nice.
be cool. And then there's a rumor of a Nova either movie or TV series. Nova is a space themed character that
Mhm.
at points have traveled with Guardians of the Galaxy, which I was
Okay.
so pissed when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out and we didn't get Nova because he's one of my favorite comic book characters. But it
Yeah.
didn't happen. But there's been rumors literally since like Guardians 2 that we were getting a Nova character, either a TV show or movie. So I'm gonna hold my breath on that one. I personally hope we get it, but who knows?
Yeah.
So now we'll go over to DC. And with the hype of Superman, Feige has been popping off, or not Feige, Gunn has been popping off like crazy.
Mhm.
So of course we already have our Peacemaker season 2 trailer,
Yep.
with ties in already to the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
That drops on August 21st, so literally next month. Um, we have Supergirl movie confirmed for June
Mhm.
26, 2026, so next year.
Yeah.
We have an R-rated Clayface movie.
I'm curious about that one. Like,
Yeah. So I don't know if you know who Clayface is. He
yeah.
literally is his body is made of clay and he can transform
Mhm.
into people.
I think he was
Um,
in like the Batman animated show.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can almost guarantee he was. I'm very curious what they're gonna do with that. I just think
Me
it's a
too.
weird choice.
It is a weird
I'm
choice.
not opposed
I'm
to it because
intrigued. Yeah.
I've said it before. DC has a tendency to piggyback off of Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. So
Yeah.
I love to see all these other characters that are
Mhm.
on my list getting more limelight. Um, Clayface is just a weird villain to go with. I don't know.
It
It's
is.
interesting.
Yeah. It's a weird villain, but I also think it's also like with their lineup that they have of movies coming out. Like, I would never have thought like Clayface would be like one of their like first big movies, not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah, for sure.
to like, be announced. Like, I think that would have been cool, like maybe later on down the road, but like to be one of the first big movies, I just wonder how that would do well as far as like box office and bringing moviegoers in.
Yeah. So the next one we have is October 1st, 2027. We have Robert Pattinson's The Batman Part 2.
Excited.
Unfortunately for the fans of this movie, Gunn has confirmed he is not using Robert Pattinson in his DCU. So
So it's
this
standalone.
it's going to be a standalone. So I'm very curious about that.
Hmm.
Um, Early 2026, they're doing a Green Lantern TV series
Okay.
it's just called Lanterns, and the rumor is that it's going to follow John Stewart. So
Oh, okay.
that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna have multiple Titans or not Titans, multiple Lanterns in it. But John
Hmm.
Stewart, from my understanding, is going to be the primary one.
Okay.
Um, there is another Swamp Thing movie coming out.
I'm
That's in
excited for
development.
that.
That's
Yeah.
in development. A Teen Titans movie, also in
Nice.
development. Hopefully, it's better than the live action TV show. I did power my way through it. The show was not bad, but the character portrayals were awful if you actually
Were they?
compare them to comic books. Like it
Yeah.
was just not great.
Did it last long?
But the show, I think it got 4 seasons.
Okay. So yeah, it
Yeah,
lasted like quite a bit.
and I think I watched 3.5. I don't think I finished the 4th season because it took like a break midway through, and I just wasn't
Yeah.
feeling it, so I didn't go back and watch it.
Yeah.
There is a Bane slash Deathstroke movie in development,
Nice.
which
Nice.
that is a villain I would have
I
depicted more. You
loved
know, a
love
Deathstroke
that.
movie alone would kill it personally.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
There's a Wonder Woman movie in development, which nobody's surprised. I
Yeah.
did see something that he was actually going to push forward more on that one because he wants to get it
Mhm.
out faster to get
I'm a
his
Wonder
universe
Woman
more
fan, so
established.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's an Amanda Waller TV series confirmed. She's the one that was controlling the Suicide Squad.
Okay. Yep. 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 I think
There's a
Viola Davis is coming back for that too.
yes.
Yeah.
There's a Booster Gold TV series
Mhm.
being made. And then I don't know what this team is, but it's Paradise Lost.
Okay.
I meant to look it up before we started, but I just didn't.
Yeah.
But and then there's rumors, nothing confirmed. There's rumors of a sequel to Constantine with Keanu Reeves.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I know I've been hearing about that. I feel like it's gonna happen though. Like
Yeah.
more and more people are talking about it, and the film's built like a fan base over time. So yeah, I think that's gonna happen. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
So
That would be nice.
I'm honestly excited for most of these. I'll probably will watch all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm for sure gonna watch all the movies. Like that's
For
not even a
sure.
question. The Teen Titans movie for sure is probably the peak for me because I loved the old Teen Titans TV show.
Yeah.
And Bane and Deathstroke sounds great. The TV shows is where I kind of get a little lost because
Yeah.
I don't care about Amanda Waller. I'll probably watch Lanterns because that does entice me. I don't care about Booster Gold, and I don't even know what the hell Paradise Lost is. So
I don't know. I'll have to look that one up.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know too much about that. But I mean, I like you, I'll see all the movies in theaters and check those out. So I'm always down for, comic book movies, and I'm
Oh,
slow.
I totally just remembered what the Paradise Lost was for.
Okay.
So it is going to follow the Amazonians on Themyscira.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Before when I looked this up like 2 or 3 weeks ago, this was one that I had saw. So
Nice.
yeah, so I don't know necessarily that it's going to follow Wonder Woman per se,
Yeah.
but more just her culture.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. As far as Wonder Woman goes, she is one of my favorite like DC characters. So I'm curious who they would cast in it, and when they announce that, that'll be interesting. So, and seeing how he portrays Wonder Woman in his universe. So,
There was a woman that kept popping up when I was looking at this a couple weeks ago,
uh,
but I don't remember who it was. It was somebody that I didn't recognize.
okay. Hmm. I
I'm
think
gonna
I
have to
saw
look
like
it up.
rumored announcements too.
Um,
Let's see.
yeah, I'm excited for the Lantern show for sure.
Oh yeah, like I like the Green Lantern stuff, so that's exciting. So got some exciting stuff. I'm walking into this. I'm excited for Swamp Thing. Like I never
Yeah,
watched the show that came out. I hear like they canceled it too soon though. I think it came out like on CW. I don't know if did you ever watch that?
I did not
Lynn?
know.
You did not. I heard that was great, but yeah,
The
I'm
rumored actress for Wonder Woman is Adria Arjona.
okay.
I have no idea who she is.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I have
she was
no
in
idea.
Andor. Okay, she was in
Okay,
Andor.
nice.
And
The
she was in Morbius. She was the doctor in
oh
Morbius. Yeah.
yes, okay,
Okay.
cool. Okay,
Okay.
I'd be down. We'll see what they do. Like, I mean, I have hopes for this stuff, so I will always go into any product that they have and like have hopes for it and hope that it's good. And a lot as far as Marvel goes, I don't. There's not a bad movie for me, and in my opinion, there's not like DC, EU, whatever you want to, or DC. I know the only one that like I can remember that like disappointed me, and it's not again not a bad movie, is the Suicide Squad from 2021 or something like that. Like I was not a big fan of that. Like I need to go and rewatch that one again.
So I enjoyed it. I didn't like dislike it by any means. I personally do think that the first one was better though.
I agree. Like, I love
Not
the 2016 movie.
and it's like the writing was good, the cast was good. I just think too many of the characters were too similar.
Yeah,
Where the first one had a very like nobody had a similar power. Like there was
exactly.
literally like 3 or 4 people on the new team. Like
Yeah.
Rick Flag, Peacemaker, and
Mhm.
Bloodshot.
Yep.
Like they were all just guys with guns.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
and all the standout scenes from those movies were like the polka dot guy, Killer Shark, King Shark,
Harley
and Harley
Quinn.
Quinn. Yeah.
Yep. Agreed. Like, those were like the standouts. I
Yeah.
just need to rewatch it. Like, that's what I've I've seen several of the other movies numerous times. That's one where I just haven't really had the desire to go back and rewatch that one yet.
If you
So,
ever do get around to watching the Peacekeeper TV show,
mhm.
it's so good and it's
I've
so
heard
funny. It's
it's
hilarious.
yeah, I've heard that's awesome. So I have 1,000 Marvel shows to watch, but I will put that on my list. I am
Nice.
watching
Yeah, you
Hawkeye.
made it through 1.5 since we last talked, so
I've made it through
that's
I've made it
progress.
through 2. I've made it through 2.
Oh, that's
Did I
right.
do
You were still halfway through Falcon and Winter Soldier last time we did a
Yeah.
podcast, I think. So you finished
Was
Falcon and
I?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, look at me,
You
I'm proud of
watched
myself.
all of season 1 of Loki, and
I
then
did,
you're
yes.
halfway through Hawkeye. So you're making
Oh my gosh,
progress.
I'm making progress. Like, you
Yeah.
motivate me. Like, I was sick on Monday though, and you were like, "Did you get caught up? Did you watch it? Did you finish it?"
You
Like,
could have easily finished Hawkeye, like, in one sitting.
and I said I watched the Real Housewives of Orange County. Oh, but I think like Hawkeye is probably my favorite show right now. I think out
Yeah.
of the ones I've seen, because I've seen WandaVision, I've seen Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki season 1, and Hawkeye is just I'm loving it so far. So looking forward to seeing more of that. And of course we'll talk about it more as I continue watching it. So
So,
um
do you remember me telling you about the car chase episode? Like, that was the best episode?
yes.
That's
Yes.
literally your next episode. It's episode
Oh
3.
snap. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
I will it's a little late now, but I will watch it tomorrow and then tomorrow night. And then we'll talk about it Friday.
I think you have time to fit it in before you come to work.
Maybe. Maybe I could possibly.
I watched a whole ass movie before work this morning.
What'd you watch?
Oh, it was a James McAvoy movie, Speak No Evil.
Oh, have you
It
ever
just came out
was
last
that your
year.
first time seeing that?
Yeah, I forgot about it, and I was looking up movies. I think I just typed in, like, movies coming out in August or something like
Yeah.
that, and that movie had came out the previous year,
I'm
and I was like, "Oh, I forgot about that movie," so I watched it this morning.
What did
I
you
went
think of
I
that?
fell asleep at, like, 10 o'clock last night, and then I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. I couldn't go
Oh,
back to bed, so I was like,
yeah.
"Let's watch a movie."
What
Um,
what did you think of it? Like, I'm curious because I loved it. I was not expecting to love it as much as I did.
I really enjoyed it, the second half of it, but I
Mhm.
thought the first, like, hour of it was just a hair too slow.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
When it
did
got
really enjoy the movie.
yeah,
Also, the dad was a pussy.
yeah, yeah.
The
He
dad
was one of
did
my
not
he
do
was one of my
he
least
didn't
favorite
yeah, he
characters.
didn't do a fucking thing that whole movie.
No,
That
he was one
mom
of my
was
least favorites.
piggybacking.
Yep, he was one of my least favorite characters in the movie.
Yeah.
But James McAvoy, dude, like, he is, like, one of my favorite actors. Like,
Yeah.
he was so good in it, and when he was mean, he was mean.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
yeah.
the thing that made me interested in watching it is because Split. Like, his
Yes,
acting in the
yeah.
movie Split was unfreaking real, and then it
Did you
carried over
yeah.
into, was it
Glass, and
The
I thought
Glass? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So,
yeah,
like, in the trailer for this, it kinda looked like when he was snapping, it
yeah,
was, like, similar to Split, so I just wanted to see more of that.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He was good. He
But
was good.
he doesn't get enough credit, honestly,
He
and
doesn't.
that dude is a freaking tank now, dude. He's
Now that
so
guy,
buff.
James
Yeah, he's
yes!
so buff.
Yes, especially in this movie. I was like,
Yeah,
"Damn," like, I was like, "Wow, he got built for this movie." I don't even know if it's that movie, he just got built
yeah,
for it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a surprise for me because I saw the trailer. I was like, "I really don't know if I wanna see this in theaters, it doesn't seem like something that I would like." And then I heard great things about it, and I watched it and I loved it. Like you said, the second half is definitely the better half of the movie for sure. So awesome. What I watched last night, I think I watched Sleepaway Camp 2 because I got the 4K and I was like, let me put that one on. So, but I'm off this weekend and I should be able to finish Hawkeye the whole season.
Let's hope.
What would you recommend I watch after that? Like, I'm curious, like, what would be the next one? Like, if I finish it, what would be the next show?
You could watch two. I mean, there's only. I actually looked at a list today for Ashton. There's only 5 movies or 5 TV shows so far that they've actually tied into the MCU.
Okay.
And you've watched 3 of them.
Okay.
Well, by the time you finish with Loki or with Hawkeye.
I watched 4.
The other one was Miss Marvel.
Okay.
What the hell was the 5th one?
Was it Loki season 2?
Well, I count Loki season 2 as like the same thing as Loki season
same
1.
thing. Yeah.
There was another one, but I'm spacing on the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
But there's one more you have to watch.
Okay.
I still recommend you watching the other ones.
I'm gonna watch the rest
with them later, but
for sure. She-Hulk? No, that's its own thing, right? Is that part?
So Hulk, regular Hulk, is in She-Hulk.
Okay.
But She-Hulk hasn't been in anything else yet.
Gotcha.
So yet, I do say yet. Let me pull up a list of the shows. Because I'm spacing hardcore right now.
Me too.
Was Loki? Oh, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the other. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, which you've watched, Loki, Hawkeye, and Miss Marvel. Those are the 5. So yeah.
I'm down. Look at me. Look at me.
You're 3 out of 5 of the main ones. So
3 out of the 5. Yeah, because I got
4. You're almost on 4. Yeah.
Look at me.
So Miss Marvel's really the only one, and you've already seen the Marvels, which is what that ties into. So, but there is Miss Marvel was fun. I mean, it wasn't the best one, but it was fun, and there was a cool little tidbit. And I think it was the last episode or second to last episode that I think you in particular will really enjoy.
Cool.
And there's a fun fact about it that I can tell you, but I can't tell you until you watch it.
And Miss Marvel. Okay.
Yes.
Yep, I'll wait.
And it has to do with copyright issues. Yeah, I'll let you watch it and then get back
Intrigued. With you. Yes. Yeah. So which one should I watch after Hawkeye?
You can either go back and watch season 2 of Loki or go ahead and watch Miss Marvel.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. You know what's a DC movie I still haven't watched and I have it on 4K. It's still shrink wrapped. I need to watch it. Blue Beetle. Did you ever watch that one?
I did. I thought it was pretty good actually. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I think that's out of the only of those DC universe that we had.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I need to see. So I need to watch that one.
And there was rumors for a minute that they were going to port that over and make it part of the new DCU.
Do you think they'll still do it?
I mean, they could because Zolo's still pretty young. I mean, I think he's probably younger than Cornsweet, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And they didn't tie that movie in with any of the others, so I mean, they could
bring it over.
Yeah, I don't know if they will. It didn't do very well. I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't think it did very well.
But I thought it was fun. I thought George Lopez's character was the best character in that show, that movie, though. He was hilarious. Yeah.
I do feel bad for a lot of those movies that came out. I don't completely blame James Gunn for this, but like, I think the reason why a lot of those second half movies, like when James Gunn announced that he was like, after these movies was wiping the slate clean, like I feel bad for those movies because I think one of the reasons people didn't go see a lot of them was because he announced it and no one was gonna want to follow those characters and like get invested in them. So
I think that's a big part of it. I also think Ezra Miller kind of nuked himself. He definitely kind of nuked himself.
And that was a big one there.
And I think Amber Heard's affiliation with Aquaman 2 hurt it. But Aquaman
2 actually made quite a bit of money. Though.
Yeah, I do wish Blue Beetle got more because Blue Beetle was an awesome character. If you know anything
I
about him.
no, like it almost almost should have waited
Yeah,
until James Gunn's universe came about. Like
yeah,
because I feel bad for the actor and I feel bad for the movie because like that's a movie that was like put into this mix of DC movies that they announced and like James Gunn came on and was gonna redo a lot of it and it just so happened that Blue Beetle was like shoved into this uh slate of movies that just didn't do well.
mm,
It also has to do with the writer strike and the
yes,
strikes that happened. Like that one, if I remember correct, was part of that. So they really couldn't talk about the movie. So
yeah. They were set
yeah,
up. I think this tail end there, DC was just kind of set up for failure, though. I
yeah,
agree.
I agree. No, I agree. As much as I love a lot of them, they were kind of it was doomed to. They just didn't have like I felt like they probably started off strong with like Man of Steel, and even though I love Batman v Superman, like it just didn't have a good like they didn't have their feet on the ground too well. Like they were trying to during that time compete with what the MCU was doing, and they really needed to pace themselves. And then a lot of changes happened with the studio. So, but anyway, so
I think that's something that James Gunn is going to struggle to do with too. Because
I think so.
the DCU's whole thing of hiring James Gunn is kind of inspired, I guess, by Feige's success in
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah,
Um, and I think that they're going to kind of like they did with Superman, try to rush and get too
yeah,
many characters established to try to
yeah.
bridge the gap, catch up a little bit.
And that's why
Uh,
that's why I felt like going back to the Superman, like having all these characters in this movie was my one of my not what they weren't bad actors. It just they put a lot of them in here and they really should not have done that. Like I think they should have introduced some of these characters later on once they established this Superman movie and then kind of follow through. Or have a lot of them show up at the end of the movie. So but
well,
um so my question for you, which I probably know this, but between Superman and Fantastic Four, who wins in this battle? Because that's what I put it as the title of it.
Fantastic Four.
Same here. So it was
Truthfully,
like
I'm gonna snitch on myself. I'm a Marvel guy over DC, and I know you're the opposite.
I
Um, I
am.
think I think unless Fantastic Four just completely bombed, I probably would have went Fantastic Four, even
Yeah.
if I like Superman better. Truthfully,
I mean, I love them both so much, but I am slightly more of a DC fan. But I will say this: Fantastic Four for me too. I know Sarah says, "Just LOL, Justin, you went from a Friday 13th shirt to Fantastic Four." I did. I changed wardrobes for the streams.
and I
So,
almost put my Superman shirt on just
did
to
you
rip, but
really? Look
I
at
was like, eh.
that!
I was like, I already
Look
got
at
this one on. I'm not gonna change. I'll be lazy.
that! It's okay. I almost stick with my Friday 13th shirt. So, but yeah. So, what is up for our next episode? What are we
So
doing
right
next?
now I have Freakier Friday is the main topic. I
Okay.
have weapons with a question mark because I think when we made the list, we
Yeah.
still didn't really know too much about it.
Okay.
Um, I don't know if I'll watch both of them before. I'll probably watch Freakier Friday opening weekend because my
Yeah.
wife really wants to watch it. But I
Yeah.
doubt I watch Weapons the same weekend.
Same weekend.
Um, so I don't know if we'll get to weapons necessarily the next episode, but right now I have Freakier Friday and then movies we're excited about for the last quarter of the year.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm pumped with that. So, but yeah, I'm excited for Freakier Friday, and I'm just curious to see what weapons is going to be like because we really don't
Yeah.
know too much about this movie.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, well, that is. Do you have anything else you'd like to throw in here in
No,
this episode?
our Freakier Friday. You know what, Justin? For our Freaky Friday episode, I think I need
Yeah,
to come to your house and stream, and you need to stream at my house.
that would be so cool. That would be
That'd
great.
be wild.
I think we're
Or you can act really straight and I'll act gay.
Oh my gosh, I could totally
That
act
would be
straight.
fun.
I
No,
could
no, I'm just
totally
kidding.
act straight. I
No.
can act butch and all that stuff and be like, I love the women folk.
I'll
So
wear you gotta put, like, fake tattoos on, and I'll wear my
I go.
glasses.
There you go. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
Okay.
that could be the swap we could do.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be fun. I think that would be fun. I
And
think we're gonna.
I'll wear your rainbow cowboy hat.
Oh, I love. Oh, I gotta let you borrow that thing, don't I? Oh, we need to do it. I'm
I
so
don't
pumped
know.
for it. I'm so pumped
Uh,
for it.
that would be pretty funny.
I thought you were gonna tell me I needed to dress like Jamie Lee Curtis from Freaky or Friday.
Yeah.
But like, I'm down for that too if you need me to. But let's not.
So, okay.
What?
You said that, and then my immediate thought was, all right, I'll wear a Lindsay Lohan wig. Okay. Lily.
Oh gosh, what?
Lily is like really into anime right now, which I
Yeah.
love. And right now she's watching an anime called Demon Slayer. One of the main character, her name is Nezuko,
Okay.
and she's a demon.
Yeah.
But she helps her brother fight other demons essentially. And
Ah,
we got her the costume like a month ago, and ever since she got the costume, she's like, I really need the wig. I really need the wig. So I
okay.
broke and I bought her the wig last week. It was like 18
Yeah.
bucks. It was just a cheap one off Amazon. And every now and then when she like takes it off to go to the bathroom or something, I'll grab the wig and I'll put it on and I'll run around and I'll be like, I'll save you, Tanjiro, just being stupid. And Megan thinks it's the funniest thing on the planet. It's so great.
That is so fun. I gotta.
Yeah.
You have to send a picture of this or
Yeah.
something.
It's pretty. Oh, dude, she like will not take that wig off other than to sleep, so it looks like horrendous already. Because it's just a ratty nest now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny. Oh, I want to talk about it real quick because we watched Happy Gilmore together. Together
Yes.
too, and surprisingly, I really enjoyed it. Like
I did too.
it's not. I mean,
I don't necessarily think I cared for like the story of it, where they were competing with the futuristic golf, and the people were having surgery to golf better or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily care much for that, but the heart of the story was great.
It was.
I loved all the cameos and the callbacks.
Yep.
And then, of course, the best running joke was his alcoholism and all the
all the like
hidden clever ways that he would use to drink the alcohol.
The best.
But I thought the movie was really good. And I love that he had his family all in the movie as well.
I love that. Like that was good. That was part. There was a lot of heart to it. Like I felt like that the family dynamic was so great in it.
Yeah.
And it had a good surprise too. Like I don't want to give too much away if people want to watch it, but like there was a character in the movie that I thought, okay, they're back, and then like something happens like in them early on in the movie, and I'm like, okay, well that's a different shift for that character. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
The golf ball.
Yep, the golf ball.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, yep. But anyway, so in 2 weeks we will be back, and we will be talking Freakier Friday and the rest of the movies for the rest of the year.
August 13th. We'll call it We'll call that episode Freaky Wednesday.
Freaky Wednesday. Oh, I like that. Freaky Wednesday. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do too.
Yeah.
So I think I could pull off straight. You think I could do it? We pull off straight. We pull off it.
I don't know. I play gay like an awful lot with my friends, so I probably could be pretty convincing.
I could be like, I'm gonna have a brewski. Have a brewski.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go football. So, but anyway, it will. I'm excited.
We got to wear a lot of purple and green because that seems like the theme.
That was. I have.
Yeah.
I have purple. I have purple and I have green.
I have green, but I don't have any purple. I'll be honest. I don't think I do. At least I'm not gonna buy a Freaky Friday shirt because I'm not that.
No, I understand. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't need a Freaky Friday shirt because I'd wear it once. I'm not gonna lie. I bought Wicked shirts. I've only wore them once. I think I'll wear them the next movie that comes out.
No, green and purple.
That is, yeah. You know what? I do have that polo that looks like I'm a football coach. That's like purple. You know what I'm talking about with like the lines and everything. I'm like, I could play a straight football coach. Oh, there
That
we go.
that shirt kind of makes me think of She-Hulk's outfit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, if you look up like comic book She-Hulk, she basically wears like a one-piece bathing suit essentially that's white with
Nice.
purple stripes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I could
Yeah.
wear that. That could be my straight attire. Be like, hey, wear the baseball cap. Be like, football. Yeah. So
I'm straight and I don't watch football
I don't either.
at all.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, eat wings, have a
Yeah.
brewski. I told somebody once, I was like, how about a brewski? And they're like, what is a brewski? I'm like, a beer. I'm like, I'm
Beer.
not that old, am I? Jeez Louise. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, it's been fun. I've been excited for this. I know you have too. Like, we finally talked about Superman and Fantastic Four. If you haven't seen them yet, go watch them. Oh, Sarah says I watch baseball and hockey. That's it. Cool. I watch nothing. No sports. Does Dancing with the Stars count? I don't know if that counts, but it might be. It's a sport. Dancing's a sport. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. TJ, once again, thanks, bud. Had a great time. Make sure to like this video, like this stream, and if you haven't yet, go and subscribe to our Double Edge podcast channel down below in the descriptions. We've actually went up subscribers, by the way.
I've honestly not checked.
So, but anyway, please go subscribe. Make sure to like this stream, and we will see you in a couple weeks. So, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Much love to you all. Have a good night.
Peace.
And we're going to end this, and it's an awkward, like,